We work so you can play.
Warhammer 40k Apocalypse Battle Report! 80,000 points of good versus evil!
Alright, what's going on here?
No, you didn't shoot with that. What did you shoot with?
Pulsar from the Titan.
Pulsar from the Titan, right from that guy against the Titan in here. Blew it up. Now, it didn't explode or anything, just kind of, just ceased to exist. But,
Wrecked it.
It's gone. This is broken.
Man.
Crystal face. Crystal doesn't work anymore. They tried bringing it back. They used CPR. It doesn't work. This got flipped over somehow. It's like a spy. I don't know where it's like this now. I don't even get it. I don't know. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You're just blowing stuff up the whole game. Look at that. Smoking gun.
Six plus six.
Strength 6? What does he have? Grenade?
Grenade. Crack grenade.
3 is weapon destroyed.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting rid of.
Would it be the battle cannon?
Yeah. No, it should be the heavy bolter.
Get all that junk out of the way.
What's your top? What's your strength? 3?
So one more.
On Mad Dog. Okay, we just had good turn 4. And it's quite interesting to look around the board. We see areas where evil is completely dominating and other places where good is dominating. So it looks like good is killing more than evil is, but at the same time it's all coming down to objectives, and they're having a hard time just pushing through in some areas, and they're finally taking over some of the boards where they've been doing well for a while. So starting once again at the Necron versus Space Marine board, you can see that the Space Marine Terminators, the Titan Hammer formation has really pushed through the ranks, taking out entire groups. That wasn't anything important, was it? Was it just a desk breaking? Okay, don't worry about it. That was here when we came up. So okay. So over here we have the Titan Hammer moving forward. You can see that the pylon was finally taken down, and that there was a group of Necron warriors here that are gone. And there's this. You can see the dead pile for the Necrons over here.
Once the pylon failed.
Yeah, everything is just finally going away, and there's lots of dead Necrons who might come back, but for the most part, the Necrons are almost off the board except for their one monolith, their Catan here, and then the rest of their warriors. So moving on over here, the Eldar have managed to almost clean up this table. They took out the Trigon, although in the process took out 2 of their own jet bikes with the Phantom Titan. And other than that, there's still 2 Zone Throats and 3 Raveners here, but that's it for the Tyranid. So over here we have good pushing their way and cleaning up the boards. Then we enter this board, which is just a hot zone for all the contesting that's happening here. This tower's still alive and strong, but there's lots of dead vehicles. I believe it was the Titan that cleared out this building, is that correct? Yeah, there was a bunch of Berserkers in here holding this objective, and then the Titan decided that he didn't like that.
There's one Berserker.
There's one Berserker, but the objective's all the way over here, so he's no longer holding it. So yeah, the Titan did his job and cleared out that building completely. And we have lots of demons just kind of swarming in. This board, unfortunately, has been taken over by Chaos. And now they are moving out because they have cleared everything off of here, and so now they're just moving out and pushing out this way with the Scorpion, with other chaos. And over here we have the demon hordes just swarming into the Tau. So the Tau aren't looking too good. They're going to have to hold the line long enough for the Eldar to be able to lend a hand. What else did the Titan fire at?
Fired just a small group down here.
Did it do much?
It took out 8,000 suns.
8,000 suns.
That's a lot of suns.
8,000. That is incredible. Incredible. 8,000 suns. I didn't realize we had that many models. Okay. Over here, the Brass Scorpion's moving over. I think he destroyed a Dreadnought here. Unless that was last turn. That was last turn, because this is Good's turn. So the Brass Scorpion did nothing this turn. Ignore that. But we do have, as you can see, the Orcs are getting cleared out as well, although there is a Stompa, the Death Dread.
Stompa's immobilized.
The Stompa's immobilized. And we've still got the Skullhammer as well. So there's still quite a bit of firepower between those two models and that other Death Dread right there. So, but it looks like Good on this end is managing to push through to the objectives. It looks like they're holding that objective, and if they can keep it next turn, then that'll definitely help them in their points-wise. And you can see all the sisters unloading here and kind of claiming the ground around all those burning, smoldering tanks. Over here, the Orcs are getting pummeled as well, but at the same time, they managed to hold on to two vital objectives. So, because it was the Good's turn, those are points for the evil side. And over here is the same thing. Good is cleaning up, but at the same time, this objective is actually being held by the traitor, the tanks, who are just doing a little, like, they're hovering around that. Oh yeah, and there was a vortex grenade that got thrown inside of the Shadow Sword, and its occupants and the entire tank disappeared into the warp because it rolled enough to destroy all its structure points. And so it disappeared into the warp, just crumpled into a little ball, and then was gone. So that vortex grenade is going to start jumping around. I believe there was one over on the Necron table as well, but it didn't do any damage. So, as we're looking at everything here, when we look at the final points tally, the Good, as much as damage as they've been doing, still didn't manage to take back enough objectives. And so now the score is 23-10 for Evil because of how many objectives are being held. So now it is now Evil's turn to make sure that they do not let... it's Evil's turn to make sure that Good does not get any points. Otherwise, there is a tiny chance they could come back because they have taken over a lot of tables. So we're going to have to see what happens. So now we are entering Evil side turn number 4.